Dear Lord Jesus Christ, all the saints, all the apostles, all the highly evolved beings of light of which I aspire to belong, all the angels, my guardian angel and my higher self. Today is Christmas Day. It's the day where we celebrate the birth of Jesus. It's a day about families. Families coming together to celebrate families, basically. That's what today is about. For a lot of us, it's pretty triggering. It brings up a lot of sad memories. For me, child of divorce, didn't have a lot of those happy family memories growing up. And then my children, being children of divorce, arguments, who's going to have the kids Christmas Eve, who's going to be able to wake up with the kids Christmas morning, who's going to have them for the holidays and for how long and at what time do you drop them off, and me choosing to change the day that I celebrate Christmas to the 21st of December to celebrate midsummer, so that it wouldn't hurt so much for those Christmases that I didn't get to spend with my kids. This is my third Christmas alone, and there's not been the only three. There was the Christmas prior to that. I did have a Christmas with Brittany, and then before that I was in Oregon, and my family, my sister's family, were down the road, but chose to have nothing to do with me. I just am starting to realize that I am the person, and probably because everybody else has got somebody else in my family. They've got secure places where they live, or they've got a partner, or they've got family around them, or they've got friendship circles around them, or they've got community, and I tend to be the one that will travel to the ends of the earth to be with people I love. And really, it's probably completely selfish, because I just do it because I want to feel loved. I want to feel appreciated. And on days like today, when you tell yourself it doesn't matter, but everybody else is gone, and you're all alone, and the caravan park empties out because everyone's gone home to be with their family and their loved ones for Christmas. And I'm saying it's just another day, it doesn't really matter. My daughter spending Christmas with my sister in Oregon, the sister that chose not to spend Christmas with me when I was 5 minutes down the road. Everybody knowing that my mental health isn't good. I know nobody wants to deal with Lisa in a crisis. I know. I'm so tired, God. I'm so tired of trying so hard to be healthy, trying so hard to be happy, trying so hard to be a good mom, trying so hard to just work on my own healing, and trying so hard to stay positive, trying so hard to feel like I'm contributing something valuable into the world, trying so hard to feel like I am a worthy, valuable human being here. I'm always coming back to this feeling of just not quite special enough. I don't know why I feel this way, and I don't know why. And it hurts so much. I told myself I wasn't going to get like this. I told myself I was going to be okay. I told myself I could do this. I'll just sleep the day away. I'll stay in my pajamas. I'll turn off the phone. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Just get through the day. It's just another day. but you just get saturated with it. And I've been to 3 Christmas carol services in the last week. I've sung all the Christmas carols with all the enthusiasm on my heart and mustered every bit of energy. Tried so hard to get into the spirit of this time and try to rejoice, even if it feels weird. And I'm still reeling from the stress and trauma of everything I've just been through with my car and my caravan. And the whole crossroads situation I've been at, which is this nomad life viable anymore? And if not, realistically, what is the alternative? Because it doesn't feel like there is one. There's a real feeling of there's no future for me. There's no hope for me. There's no options for me anymore. I don't want to keep putting sad stories up on YouTube, and I don't want to keep being the broken one. But it seems the more I try and the harder I try and the more I push myself, then the more chances I have of proving to my, detractors, I suppose I'll call them, I'll be polite. All I pray for now is that I want the end to come. I want the end to come for me, not for everybody else, but my time has come. I don't want to do this earth human thing anymore. It's really been hard for me, like really hard for such a long time. And I can't keep trying on the feeling that it's going to improve in the future, because unfortunately the track record has stacked the odds against that outcome. I don't want to live in a future that looks anything like my past. I don't want to live in a future that I can't see. I don't want to live in a future with more uncertainty and instability and fear and failure and what is the word I'm looking for? Befuddlement, confusion, like bewilderment. Why am I the person that ended up like this? Like, I know I don't want to talk to my mum this Christmas. I hate my mother. I can say those words out loud now. I hate my mother. I hate her. I hate everything about her. I hate the human that she is. I hate the human that I just hate everything about her. Like, I hate her so much. I've hated her for so long and I've never been able to say it, and I'm going to say it out loud now. I fucking hate my mother. I fucking hate that psycho fucking bitch. I know I'm supposed to forgive and I'm supposed to be like, I can't. I just hate the kind of person she is. I hate the fact that she's done this to me, and I hate the fact that she's twisted my head up all these years and made life so uncomfortable for me. I hate that I have to blame anyone, because the only other option is to blame myself, and I hate that too. I just probably take equal responsibility. I'm a horrible human being and I have a horrible set of parents. I have bad karma. a burden. I'm too much. Nobody wants to deal with me and my dramas. People just stop caring after a while, you know? And they're not supposed to need people as much as I do. You're supposed to have other people so that the need for any one person doesn't become overwhelming on them, but I just don't have that. I've never had that. I've never been that person that had that clique, that group, that support, that nurturing. I never had that. I don't know what it feels like, and I don't know how to sustain it by myself, even though I'm really trying to. So my prayer today on this Christmas day is that you bring a swift end to my life as soon as possible, without pain, without trauma. Like if I could just die in my sleep. If a tree fell on me and killed me instantly, a bolt of lightning came out of the sky. Whatever it is, make it natural. Don't make it something that I have to do to myself, because if I do it to myself, everyone will just be pissed off at me even more, or they'll feel guilty or something, and I don't want anyone to feel bad about the fact that I couldn't cope. It's my problem. I don't want it to be anyone else's problem. But if you make it natural, God, if you make it natural, then they'll just feel sad. They won't have to feel guilty. Sometimes a person just knows when they're done, when their time is up. And if I say that out loud, people call the police. My son called the police on me when I said that I didn't want to be here anymore. And the problem is, if you call the police on me, and this has happened before in my past, they bring an ambulance round and they cart you off to mental hospital, and they basically lock you up and throw away the key and make you take drugs until you convince them that you don't want to kill yourself anymore, and then they let you go back into the same situation that made you feel that way in the first place. There's no support out there, people. You need to understand. There's no support. No one's going to help me. No one's going to rescue me. No one's going to make my life different. No one's going to change my circumstances. Don't call the police. Don't call the police. Don't call an ambulance. If somebody wants to go, if somebody wants to just say, I'm done, it hurts too much, let them go, for crying out loud. My son's girlfriend asked me, well, Lisa, I'm sorry, that was my idea to call the cops. We didn't know what else to do apart from jump in the car and drive out to see you. That would have been nice. Jump in the car, drive out to see me. Be there for me in person. If you can't be there in person, don't call the police. She's like, what should we do if ever that situation ever happens again? What do you suggest? What resources can somebody turn to? I didn't respond, but I'll say it now. Nowhere. Nobody. Do nothing. If somebody wants to go, bloody let them. Let them go. Give them peace. Don't punish them for feeling crappy. Punishing them for feeling crappy. Making them feel like a criminal. That's what happens when police turn up at your door. Police are there to catch criminals, not sad people. If you feel like you would feel guilty if that person you love wants to die, then do something that'll make sure you don't feel guilty if they happen to die. Go and fucking see them, spend time with them, talk to them, care about them, tell them you love them. Like, make a fucking effort. Make an effort. was locking people up in a freaking horrible hospital with other crazy people who will probably traumatize you even more. Trust me, one who's been there never helps. It never ever helps. If your loved one wants to go, let them. If you're worried that you'll feel bad because you didn't do enough, then do more. Really? Simple as that. Do fucking more. And I won't do that, and I say that every time. Every time it's been to the point where, when the cops come to your door, oh, your friends are worried, they think you're going to kill yourself. No. Tell people over and over again, yes, I want to die. No, I'm not going to kill myself. I would not be so fucking cruel as to inflict that kind of guilt on my children. Not after having watched my mum try and kill herself outside my bedroom window when I was a teenager. I know what it is. I know how it feels. It feels horrible because you go, I wasn't worth it. I wasn't worth sticking around for. Well, I just want this message to go out to my children. You are worth sticking around for. You're the only reason I've been sticking around for the last probably 10 years, let's be honest, or more. You're it. Because I didn't want to put you through that, but I don't want to be here. I haven't wanted to be here for a long, long time. I am treading water. I am just getting by. And I don't want to make you feel guilty, and I try so hard not to put pressure on you, but I really need you in my life. I really need you to need me. I really need you to want me, and I really need you to appreciate me. And I really need you to care about me, and I'm sorry that that's a heavy burden to bear because my family of origin haven't provided me with any of those things. It's not fair. I agree. It is not fair to expect my children to fill in the gaps that my mum and my dad and my sister couldn't provide me with. It's not fair. And I don't have a partner to provide me with those things. It's not fair on you guys. It's not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I wish the burden didn't fall on you guys. But I'm really struggling to carry it all on my own shoulders. I really am struggling to carry it all. I can't. Every day I pray for strength, for guidance. Wrap me in your loving arms, protect me and guide me and keep me safe the way you always do. Remind me that I'm on the right path and that I'm here for a reason. Show me what to do. I'm watching so many videos and listening to so many podcasts about philosophy and psychology and the human condition, why we're here, what it means, what's it for, and I try to get some sense of self-worth and value from just looking at the human experience as a evolutionary, or like a soul evolutionary phase, and the level of suffering and struggle is just indicative of how much I can handle as far as my evolution as a spiritual being that hopes to one day be a highly evolved being of light. I don't know if that's even true. I mean, it might not be. We might just die and there's a whole bunch of nothing on the other side, and there is no soul, and there's no spiritual realm, and there's no God, and there's no heaven. I mean, there may well be nothing. I don't know. But truly, I don't care, because if there is just nothing, I'm okay with that too. Honestly, just nothing is okay. This earthly human experience, not okay. Not okay in any way, shape, or form. Like, I know I've literally been, the only thing it's got me through is treating it like the challenge phase in some computer animation game. Like, you're at the challenge phase, the logs are just rolling at you faster and faster and faster. Just the more you can jump the log and get to the other side, pick up the sustaining apples, and throw arrows at the creatures that are trying to knock you down. Like, I don't know. As that's in my mind, that's how I process this whole thing we call life. It's like the only thing that I can think of to keep me going. If it gets harder and harder, it's because you're going further and further ahead in the game, right? Isn't that the way it used to go? The higher your score got, the more challenging the challenges became, right? So my score must be really high right now, right? I must be really nearly to the end of the game where I get like, you won, now you go to the next level. You made it through this level, you advance to the next level. Like, is that the way it works? Or am I just making that up to make it bearable for myself? Why do I have a brain that even thinks about this stupid shit? Most people don't think about stuff like that. Most people don't sit there thinking about what the hell is this thing called life, and why am I here, and what am I supposed to do, and what's the lesson, and am I doing it right? Trying to be the best version of a human being I can, the healthiest, purest, avoiding all addictive substances and perilous activities, and focusing on the things that are supposed to bring you health and well-being and some kind of inner peace and happiness. What's the point of trying to be so dang good if at the end of the day you're not good enough for somebody else to go out of their way for? Oh, another video of me crying. I'm seriously thinking, like, this may be, every time I'm making a video lately, I'm getting to the point of, I think this will be the end. I don't imagine I'll keep going. I can't imagine a future, and yeah. I guess that's the problem. I've been saying it for a while, but my dreaming ended quite a while ago. I stopped dreaming. I don't mean like going to bed and having dreams when I sleep. I mean the dreaming of hoping for a better future, and anticipation of things I hadn't experienced yet, and the striving for something that I hadn't achieved yet, or hadn't seen yet, or hadn't done yet. It's just stopped. When the motivation and energy has gone, the momentum is gone, and I'm just sad and deflated and broken, and yeah, I just don't want to do this anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. But I'm definitely not going to be trying anymore, put it that way. I'm done trying. I'm done. When I say I'm done, I mean I'm done trying. I'm done trying. I'm done making an effort. I'm done. Today I had this plan. I was going to dress up like an angel, and I was going to play a song on the saxophone. My friend Tammy had sent me a video of a little toy playing a saxophone, and it was "Have Yourself a Very Merry Christmas." It's a beautiful song. I learned how to play it. She said it to me, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago maybe. I learned how to play it straight away. I downloaded the backing track and I learned it in like half an hour. And that was my plan for Christmas, was to dress up like an angel, play this beautiful song on the saxophone and post it on YouTube. But I've been crying all day, and I can't do that. I can't dress up and pretend that I'm having a very Merry Christmas, because I'm not. And I'm really at the point where I'm tired of trying. I'm really tired of pretending I'm okay when I'm not. Pretending that I'm okay with the way my family treats me when I'm not. Pretending that what they've done in the past is okay when it's not. Pretending it doesn't hurt me every freaking day when it does. And pretending that somehow I'm this inspirational, strong character that can bounce back from all the things that have knocked me down. I'm not. I'm just broken, sad, deflated, pathetic, you know? That's all I am. And all I got left now is my belief that, you know, God or the universe or the great source of power that is out there values me in some regard enough, sees the effort that I've made, values that enough. And if none of that exists, and everything I've done in my efforts has been in vain, for me to at least have peace in that regard. Peace. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I'm depressed, but I'm tired of saying sorry, and I'm tired of hiding this part of myself, and I'm tired of feeling like this part of me is not acceptable to anybody else, that this part is the shameful part that I hide, that this part is not acceptable and not valuable and not lovable, that this part is the reason why my family rejected me, that this part is the reason why people walk away. This part is the part that makes me too difficult to deal with. If I don't believe that God loves me, then I literally would have nothing. And my dog. God and dog. Interesting anagram, right? That's what my doctor told me in Oregon. Go to church and get a dog. I thought he was crazy on both counts. I was like, yeah, nah. Me and God, bit iffy on that relationship. And as for dog, I'm a traveler. That's not going to work. And he's like, no, trust me. Go to church. Meet good humans. You've had too much interaction with humans that have got the wrong idea. And you need some good humans in your life. Good, kind humans, compassionate humans. And he was right. You know, I found that at Family Church in Sutherland, and I found a lot more as well. Like, yeah. And then this little dog, also from Oregon, and probably the only reason I'm still alive, actually. Yeah. Unconditional love, you know? The only source of it I have. And puts up with a lot. Puts up with a lot. And that's me. feel like, like how the Queen used to do her Christmas messages. This is my Christmas messages and my prayers. And, yeah, my family hate anything to do with God and church. My sister and my mum and my dad think it's all, pathetic and only stupid people. And I know a lot of people think that way, but for people who have nothing else and no one else and no family support and really do feel alone in the world, then that sense of belonging is really actually quite important. It can be quite healing and nurturing. And there's a lot of references to home, being home, and your father, and family, and all those things that you've been missing can be filled. And it's hard for me to say that without feeling like I would be shamed by my family, all of them, even my kids, for sharing that. They know I pray, but they don't know why. They don't know that sometimes the only person I've got to talk to besides a camera screen beaming my message to whoever happens to pick this up on the internet and to whoever happens to be listening who might have some kind of influence on the way the world works and the energy and flow of all things wonderful and good. But that's all I've got to really be raw, truthful and honest with. That's where my message has to go. And that's it. This may be the last one. I'm sorry for all the sniffing. I've been just crying all day again. A lot of crying going on in my life at the moment, but anyway, say a prayer when you get off this video. I just encourage you to say a prayer for somebody who you love and care about. And if you know somebody who's going through a hard time and struggling a little bit at the moment, can you really make an effort to reach out and be there for them? Like, you don't have to solve their problems. You don't have to do anything. The greatest gift anyone's ever given me is an offer of just being there for me and actually being there. Don't just say it, like actually be there physically in their presence is the best present that you can give anyone. Merry Christmas.